Before this video begins, I want to give a trigger warning. This video contains brief mentions of my husband's suicide, my mental health challenges, and spiders. If these things would be difficult for you to hear about, please do not watch or listen. Please reach out for help if you are having thoughts of self-harm. In the U.S., you can call or text 988. Hello, friends. Welcome to A Life Rebuilt. In case you're new here, my name is Laura, and I make videos about starting my life over. This week, I'm on location, or at least I'm in a different location than I usually film. Today, I am in an empty room in my basement, and I'm going to give you a tour. I also have a friend here who would like to say hello. Maybe. Say hello, Lucy. Okay. This room has not been empty for very long. It was, for many years, the room where my late husband hid his hoarding disorder. He hid the hoard here. I've got it almost completely empty now, and I am going to repurpose this room and make it a part of my life do-over. So let me show you around. I've got two walls that are covered in pretty ugly paneling, and then two walls that are the brick foundation of the house. And these little windows here aren't very big, but they let in a ton of sunlight, so this is going to be a very cheerful room. And I thought I might paint it pink, the color of my favorite shirt I've got on today. This chest of drawers I'll probably keep in here and use it to store my workout clothes. And against that wall, covering up those missing tiles, will be my treadmill. And then over here, against this wall, in this space of floor, I will have a big, comfy workout mat so I can get down on the floor without bruising myself. And then in this corner, I'm going to put a chair and a small table for reading and studying. I've got a bookshelf to cover up that hole in the wall, but I think I might go ahead and patch the hole anyway before I put the bookshelf in here. Those holes are from some leftover plumbing, because when this house was built in the 60s, this room was a beauty parlor. The woman who lived here had a business in this room. And now it's going to be my, well, if I were a man, I'd call it a man cave. I forget what it is they call it for a woman. I'm very excited about this because it's been a long time coming. It's been almost 3 years now since my husband decided that he was no longer going to participate in life. And one of the perks of being a widow, there are a few, is if you want to paint a room pink, nobody else cares. But after I became a widow, this room was occupied for 1.5 years by my daughter because she had a life crisis and had to move in with me for a while. I figured if I made her sleep in the room that I called the spider dungeon, that she might not stick around too long, but she stayed for 1.5 years. But she's doing well now, has a job again. It's a pretty good one. She's possibly about to purchase a mobile home. And she's kind of excited about that. So it's been really hard to work full time and find time to do things like remodel a room like this. It seems like only on the weekends do I ever have time for anything besides going to work, coming home, doing chores, going to bed, and starting all over again. And it's gotten kind of frustrating, but I think I'm recovering from a lot of trauma, and my executive function is returning, and I'm feeling a lot better. I did have a pretty bad week. I had one day where I had to skip church because I think I gave myself a touch of food poisoning. And there was another day this week where I had to make use of some pharmaceutical help that my doctor prescribed for me to get through the day. And another day where I had to make use of some techniques I learned in therapy to get through the day. But I'm feeling really good today. How about you? Are you okay? Are you doing well? I hope you are. So tomorrow I'm going to start prepping the walls. Before I even go buy paint, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in here. And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you have something to look forward to. If you are also needing a life do-over or in the middle of a life do-over, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps. It might, and if you click the like, it might help it to be seen by somebody else who could use some help. And until next week's video, be well, be at peace, love, and be